How about it, Luann? There's still some more egg foo young.
Oh, my goodness, no, Gomer. I'm full.
I just love Chinese cooking, that and Southern. I sure would hate to decide between moo goo gai fan and fried chicken. Here's see what the fortune cookie said. Something good?
Oh, it's silly.
What's it say?
Well, it's silly, Gomer. It's just plain old silly.
Well, sometimes they're not so silly. Sometimes it's amazing how close they come to your actual life. Let me see you. You and your loved one are about to make the decision of a lifetime.
Isn't that silly?
Well, I guess this one is kind of silly.
What?
I mean, well, we both decided that we'd make that decision after I got out of the Marine Corps. That's the reason it's kind of silly.
Well, don't you think it's just as silly not to talk about something that we're going to talk about anyhow?
Golly, Luann, you know how I feel about you, and well, making that kind of decision would mean that you'd have to give up your freedom, and I just don't think that's fair.
Are you saying that you want me to go out and date other fellows?
Well, no, Luann. It's just that I don't think it's fair to ask you not to.
I see.
Hey, how about if I read my fortune cookie to you? A wise man keeps his ears open and his mouth shut. Isn't that silly?
Hello?
Hey, baby, is that you?
Monroe?
Ack-a-lack-a-G, ack-a-lack-a-Joe, Carolina Aggies, go, go, go.
Where are you? Where are you calling from?
Right here in town. I just got in for a convention, and the first thing I said to myself was, I better give old Luann a call, or she just won't forgive me.
Well, that's very nice. It's Monroe Eford. He's right here in town. Excuse me, Monroe. What were you saying?
I said, where you been? I thought you got home at 6.
Well, yes, but I had a date.
Well, listen, I'd sure like to see you. Maybe tomorrow night.
Oh, tomorrow night? Well, actually, I'm not quite sure. Could I telephone you? Yes. Oh, you're staying at the Millard Fillmore Hotel? Room 325. All right. And Monroe, thank you for calling me.
Luann, are you going to see him?
Do you want me not to see him?
Well, I can't stop you from seeing him if you want to.
Well, I didn't say I want to see him. I want to know whether you want me not to see him.
Well, it's like I said in the restaurant. I don't think it's fair of me to ask you not to see him. I was just hoping you'd want not to see him, at least as much as I want you not to want to see him.
Gomer, since you're not asking me not to see him, and since you seem to be so very anxious for me to have my freedom, it appears that you have left the decision entirely up to me.
Well, hey, Luann.
The store is closed.
Well, I didn't come to buy nothing.
Then why did you come?
Well, it's Friday night.
So?
Well, we do have a standing date.
Oh, do we?
Hi there. Anybody home?
Oh, hey, Monroe.
Man, oh man, if you don't look young as ever and twice as pretty.
Oh, Monroe, you do remember Gomer, don't you?
The pride of the Marines? How could I forget? Hi, buddy.
Hey, Monroe.
Well, how we doing this now? Am I taking us all out to dinner?
Well, that would be.
As a matter of fact, Gomer has to get back to the base. He just stopped in to say hey is all.
Oh, well, maybe next time.
Good night, Gomer.
Good night.
Boy, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes. You hardly recognize the old town, Luann. Supermarkets all over the place, and parking meters. Town's just loaded with supermarkets and parking meters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Luann, the town's really grown. They even got 2 laundrettes. 2!
Well, can you imagine that?
Doggone it, Luann, aren't you ever coming back, really? I don't see anything happening between you and Gomer.
I beg your pardon?
I mean, are you two planning on getting married? I was under the impression
that is a decision that we have not made as yet.
Aren't you and Gomer engaged?
Let's just say that we have an understanding.
But you haven't set the date yet.
No. Now, if you will excuse me, Monroe, it is late. And Thank you for a lovely evening.
Sure.
Good night.
Good night, Luann. Excuse me, Sergeant. Is this Company B?
That's right.
Well, then maybe you could tell me where I could find PFC Gomer Pyle?
Pyle? Yeah, he's right around this barracks.
Much obliged, Sergeant. Hi, Gomer.
Well, hey, Monroe. Sure didn't expect to see you here.
Well, I wasn't planning on dropping by either. Until last night, that is.
Huh?
You got a minute?
Guess.
Listen, Gomer. I figure it was only fair to come and talk this thing out. I mean, I'd sure appreciate it if someone did that for me.
What are you talking about?
Gomer, I don't know how it happened, but it did. Call it fate. Call it love at second sight if you want. Of course, that wouldn't be exactly right, seeing as how I never gave up in the first place. I don't know, maybe it's just plain luck. Hey, you want to see something? This is the very ring I was hoping to give Luann a year ago. The very one. I never returned it. I kept putting it off and putting it off, just praying Luann would see the light sooner or later. And son of a gun, was I right?
About what?
About Luann and me. And I wanted you to be the first to know. That and save Luann the embarrassment. You know, I figured us talking man to man and make it a whole lot easier on everybody. Save her the trouble of writing you one of those Dear John letters.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta be buzzing off. So long, Gomer. See you around, huh? Thanks a lot, Sarge.
Hey, Pyle. Who was that?
Oh, well, that was Monroe Eford. He used to be engaged to Luann.
So, what's that to you?
Well, that's what he came to tell me, that he was again engaged to Luann.
So it's all over between you and Luann.
Well, I don't know, Sergeant. Well, I even had a date with her for tonight.
You had a date with her tonight and this guy just walks in and takes over?
Sure looks that way.
Go figure, women. Well, that's what makes horse races. At least you got one consolation. She didn't leave you for some ugly little shrimp. But losing out to a big, good-looking guy like that... Face it, Pyle, there was no contest.
I suppose.
So, what are you going to do? You going to mope around?
Well, I do feel strange, Sergeant.
You feel like you want to crawl off in a corner somewhere?
I sure do.
Well, that's the worst thing for you. Come with me.
Well, where are we going, Sergeant? What are we going to do?
You'll see, Pyle. You'll see. Inside.
Sergeant Carter, what are you going to do?
Pyle, just stand there and wait. I'll explain it to you in a minute.
But, Sergeant, can't you at least...
Hello, Gladys. Bingo, you hit the nail on the head. Right, Vince Carter. Hello? Hello? No, wait. Boy, is she crude. Anything I can't stand, it's a crude dame.
Sergeant, can't you at least tell me...
Pyle, I'll explain in a minute. Just hold it. Yeah.
Sergeant Carter, if it's all the same to you, I think I'd just get on back to my detail.
You just stay right there, Pyle. Hello, Natalie? Guess who this is? Now? Now? Wrong again. It's Vince. Vince Carter. C-A-R. Yeah, right. With the butch cut and the dimples. How you doing? Say, listen, you used to be pretty good at cheering up an unhappy Marine. No, not me this time. No. Natalie, I promise it's not me. It's one of my men. I'll hold it. What'd you say, Natalie?
But, Sergeant,
Pyle, will you shut up until I'm done? Yeah, Natalie, I got this man who could use a little cheering up from a friend of the opposite sex. And let's face it, dog, you're about as opposite as they come. Anyway, about this guy. Well, he's kind of on the rebound. Oh, he's kind of tall, average weight, better than average smile. Oh, and he just got paid Tuesday. Atta girl, you always were a patriotic kid when the chips were down. Right. I'll tell him to pick you up around 8-ish. Good. And thanks, Natalie. Bye.
Sergeant Carter, I don't want to go out. I really don't.
Pyle, I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. I'm protecting myself against having a man moping around on the job all day. Now, this cure has worked before, and it'll work now.
But, Sergeant,
And I'll tell you something else. You owe it to yourself and your pride as a man to go out and forget a dame who jilted you.
But, Sergeant, I don't want to go out. I really don't feel like it.
Pyle, you're not going to make a jerk out of me. Now, you just heard me make a date with a dame for you. You want me to call her back and cancel it?
Yes, sir, because I really don't want to go.
Well, you're going, Pyle.
But, Sergeant...
You're going, Pyle.
But, Sergeant,
Pyle, you are going to go out tonight and live it up and enjoy yourself. And that's an order.
Hi, sugar.
Monroe.
In the flesh, with flowers for a flower and sweets for the sweetest.
Well, thank you. But I don't understand. I thought you knew that I had a date with Gomer tonight.
You do? Well, now that's funny. I just saw Gomer today.
Oh, where did you see him?
Oh, I ran into him this afternoon. And I just mentioned I'd probably be seeing you tonight.
Well, what did he say?
Nothing. That's why I assumed you were free.
Gomer said nothing?
That's right. Say, you know something about that Gomer? He's a real gentleman.
Oh, excuse me, Monroe. I want to put these flowers in some water. Why don't you just come right over here and turn on the television?
Hey, that's right. There's a good fight on.
Come on, Conroy. Good, good. You're killing him, Conroy.
Another right. He's hurt. Conroy's down. He's down. This looks like it. Conroy's being counted out.
You
7.
dummy. I told you. Oh,
Conroy's
for Pete's sake. Bum. Company B, Sergeant Carter here.
Oh, hello, Sergeant Carter. This is Luann Poovey.
Oh, hello, Luann. What can I do for you?
Well, actually, I was just wondering if Gomer's there.
Pyle? Just a minute. Let me look at my pass list. Oh, yeah, here we are. No, Pyle picked up his pass a good hour ago.
Oh, well, do you have any idea where he went?
I do seem to remember him talking to a friend about meeting him downtown somewhere. Oh, yes, I remember now. The Paradise Club.
The Paradise Club?
At least that's what he told her.
Oh.
Oh, Luann, I'm afraid I put my foot in it.
Oh, no, Sergeant Carter. It's perfectly all right.
Well, I'm sorry if I told you something I wasn't supposed to. You know, about the Paradise Club?
No, it's quite all right. Goodbye, Sergeant Carter.
Next week, tune in again for...
Well, what would you like to do?
Oh, Monroe, if you don't have any place special in mind, I have a suggestion.
Sure, baby. What?
Sergeant Carter got hung up in this funny friend of his. We used to have some really great times together. And what is that to you? Let me tell you, every time he used to pick me up at my apartment, he used to drag his foot all the way down the hall like out of one of them horror movies. I mean, for a sergeant, he was really funny. Oh, boy, you sure don't talk much, do you, honey?
What, ma'am?
You're still with the man, huh? It's Natalie. Natalie.
I'm sorry. I guess I just wasn't thinking, Natalie.
Here you go, pal, old buddy. Now bring us two of your best drinks. My. This is some wild place. You come here often?
Huh? No, just now and then.
Naturally, I don't begrudge Vince Carter anything. I mean, if he wants to go out with one of those brassy dames, I'd say all the more power to him. But for instance, he wanted me to do him a favor, so I said, sure, you know what I mean. What's the matter? You having trouble getting the waiter? Hey, Charlie, will you come over here when you get a minute? I think I'll just go check the powder room. Why don't you order me a beer? That is, if you don't mind sparing a few words.
Yes, ma'am. Natalie.
Terrific. You're really making headway.
Hey, Luann. I don't know exactly how to say this, not being as smooth with words as I am with a football, but...
If you'll excuse me, Monroe, if you don't mind, I just got this terrible feeling that my lipstick's gone crooked. I'll be right back.
Sure thing. What I got in store, O'Keefe?
Excuse me.
You my guest.
Oh, I don't mean to be forward or anything, but about that Marine you're with, what's his name?
Why?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, well, he looks so familiar. A whole lot like somebody I know.
Tortured. That's what he looks like. Tortured.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's a long, dull story. I'm sure you don't want to hear it.
Oh, what is it?
Well, I don't even know this guy. I'm just sitting home alone, minding my own business, when who should call but this guy, Sergeant. I mean, he's an old friend, right? So I'll do him a favor. His buddy needs cheering up, so I'll go out with him. You know how it is. I don't know this guy from Adam, but I figure maybe I'll get lucky. Some lucky. Thousands of Marines on this base, and I happen to get a guy whose one big talent in life is blinking. Blinking and staring. And you know why? Because he's torching. That's why. I mean, some dame threw him over, and he's wearing his heart in his sleeve. He just sits there like a glump with those big calf eyes of his just blinking and... You know something, sister? You're pretty nosy. Come on, Gomer, let's dance.
I really don't feel like it.
Oh, come on.
Now, promise me you won't faint. Well, hang on to your eye teeth. Here it comes.
Oh, Monroe, let's dance first.
Boy, Luann, you sure know how to build up the suspense. I'll give you that. Hey, yeah. Now, that's what I call a beat. Go, go, go.
Elmer Pyle, you just ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I'm sure sorry to be here with that other lady, but it really wasn't my idea. And besides, I didn't want to stand in the way. Monroe made it pretty clear.
Well, made what pretty clear? What are you talking about?
He even showed me the ring.
Do you mean to say that Monroe told you that we were engaged?
You mean you aren't?
Oh, what a horrible man he is. And what a horrible man you are for believing him.
You mean you wasn't going to write me a Dear John letter?
Gomer.
Excuse me, Luann. Monroe,
Hey, Gomer, old pal, you here too?
would you step outside? There's a few words I want to say to you.
Oh, no, Gomer.
Please, Luann, just wait right here. Outside where it's nice and private, considering this is a personal matter.
Yeah, sure, after you.
Gomer, what happened to you? What are you doing anyway?
Gomer, please.
Luann, just wait right here.
Well, Gomer, where are you going? What's going to happen to me?
Now then, what is it you want, friend?
This ain't private enough. Step back here in the alley with me. The reason I wanted complete privacy is I've got a score to settle with you, and this is the only way I know how to handle it. Shame, shame, shame. Telling two different stories and causing all that unhappiness. That was downright deceitful of you, Monroe Eford. But I'll tell you one thing, Luann's my girl, and we're about to make the decision of a lifetime.
Oh, Gomer.
Oh, my gosh. Luann, well, I'm sorry you had to see this. I really am sorry.
Oh, Gomer, I'm just so sorry that I interrupted you. Please go on.
Like I was saying, we're about to make a decision of a lifetime. We don't exactly know when and how, but we are going to do it. And until then, we don't want any outside interference from you or anybody else. Hey, Sergeant, you wasn't in bed, was she?
No, I was just getting ready. What's up? How'd everything turn out with Natalie?
It's what I came by here to tell you. It couldn't have turned out better.
Oh, yeah? See? You just listen to your old sergeant every time. That was a great suggestion I made, wasn't it?
Well, Sergeant, the fact is...
And you didn't want to go. I know about these things, Pyle. I've been around, you know?
Well, Sergeant, I think I
A
better
great
tell
little
you.
kid, that Natalie. There's just one word for her. Dependable. She is the most obliging, the nicest, most terrific dame... You could be calling this time of night. Company B, Sergeant Carter.
Hello, Vince. Guess who?
Natalie, I was just a second talking about you. Were your ears burning?
No, my ears weren't burning, but yours will be if I ever see you again, and so will your face and your hair and everything, because I'm going to set fire to you, Vince.
What are you talking about? What's the matter?
Listen, you fathead. Don't you ever get me a blind date again. In fact, don't you ever call me again.
But Natalie...
I with someone, I don't expect to get stood up for someone else. I never
Well...
so humiliated in my entire life. I mean, you sent me out with...
Pyle!
All he did was play.
The moonlight filtered through the leaves, casting long, dancing shadows upon the quiet street. Gomer stood by the entrance of the humble diner, his heart feeling unusually light, a stark contrast to the heavy uncertainty that had clouded his mind earlier that day. Beside him, Lou held his hand, her fingers interlaced with his, a silent promise of understanding that needed no further explanation. The evening air felt crisp, carrying the promise of a new beginning, a quiet transition from the turbulence of misunderstandings to the serene clarity of a shared path. They walked slowly, the rhythm of their steps synchronized in a way that felt as natural as the turning of the seasons. Gomer looked down at her, his expression a mixture of profound relief and quiet joy, realizing that the decision of a lifetime was not something to be feared or rushed, but a garden to be nurtured with patience and sincerity. The fortune cookie that had seemed so silly earlier now held a weight of profound truth. They were indeed on the threshold of something significant, but the anxiety of the unknown had vanished, replaced by the sturdy foundation of their bond. As they rounded the corner, the distant lights of the base flickered like tiny stars against the darkness of the evening, reminding Gomer of his duties and the life he had chosen, yet these obligations felt balanced now, no longer in competition with the person he held dearest. It was a beautiful evening, one that would be remembered not for its grandeur, but for the simplicity of two souls finally aligning their hearts. They reached a bench near the park, sitting down to watch the world drift into slumber. Gomer reflected on the events of the last few hours, the unexpected confrontation, the clarity of his own voice, and the realization that he was capable of standing his ground, not through aggression, but through the unwavering strength of his convictions. He looked at Lou and smiled, a genuine, warm smile that reached his eyes, mirroring the happiness he felt deep within. It was in these quiet, unscripted moments that the true fabric of life was woven, a tapestry of small interactions, honest conversations, and the brave choice to be vulnerable with one another. He thought of the many lessons he had learned during his time in the service, lessons about discipline, character, and the importance of looking out for one's fellow man, yet none were quite as vital as the lesson of trusting in the process of his own heart. He realized that while the world was full of loud voices and complicated paths, the most meaningful ones were often found in the quietest places, in the spaces between words, and in the mutual respect that defined a true partnership. The street lamps cast a warm, golden glow, illuminating the peaceful path ahead. Gomer knew there would be challenges, tests of patience, and hurdles to overcome, but he also knew that he would not be facing them alone. The thought brought a sense of peace that surpassed anything he had experienced before, a quiet confidence that radiated from his very being. He leaned back, taking a deep breath of the cool night air, content in the knowledge that everything was exactly as it was meant to be. They sat for a long time, talking about everything and nothing at all, the conversation flowing as effortlessly as a mountain stream. They spoke of the future, not with the weight of expectation, but with the excitement of shared dreams and the comfort of mutual support. Each word was a building block, constructing a reality built on honesty and affection. Gomer realized that the essence of happiness was not found in grand gestures or dramatic proclamations, but in the steadfast presence of someone who truly cared, someone who was willing to walk through the fire and the rain, side by side, without faltering. The night deepened, the silence around them growing more profound, yet it was a comfortable silence, filled with the presence of two people who had nothing left to hide. They understood that the journey they were embarking upon was not just about the destination, but about the growth, the discovery, and the deepening of their connection with every passing moment. As they walked back, The quiet hum of the town felt like a lullaby, a soft accompaniment to their thoughts. Gomer felt a sense of gratitude for the simple things, the rustle of the trees, the soft glow of the moon, and the reassuring presence of Lou, and he understood now that the decision of a lifetime was not an event, but a continuous commitment, a daily renewal of their promises and a constant investment in each other. It was a realization that brought a smile to his face, a realization that life was not about control, but about collaboration, about the beauty of two lives merging into one harmonious melody. They reached the steps of her home, the porch light casting a soft, welcoming glow that seemed to embrace them in its warmth. Gomer stood there for a moment, savoring the tranquility of the night, feeling a sense of completeness that he had only ever imagined in his dreams. He knew that tomorrow would bring new tasks, new responsibilities, and new challenges to face, but he also knew that he would approach them with a renewed spirit, a clearer focus, and a heart full of hope. He looked at Lou, and his eyes reflecting the depth of his feelings, and for a moment, words seemed entirely unnecessary. The silence spoke volumes, expressing the gratitude, the love, and the quiet joy that filled his soul. It was a moment of grace, a moment where the chaos of the world fell away, leaving only the truth of their connection. As he walked toward the base, the familiar path seemed different now, painted with the colors of his new understanding. The stars overhead seemed brighter, the air fresher, and the future, once so uncertain, now felt like a vast, open landscape, waiting to be explored with courage and joy. He felt empowered, not by a sense of superiority or strength, but by the quiet confidence of a man who had found his path and was determined to walk it with integrity and grace. The barracks loomed ahead, a silent sentinel in the night, its windows dark and still. Gomer entered, moving with a quiet grace, his mind still filled with the peace of the evening. He climbed the stairs to his room, his thoughts settling into a comfortable rhythm as he reflected on the day. He realized that he had not just defended his relationship, he had clarified it, strengthening the bonds of trust and understanding that were essential for any future they might share. It was a victory, not of power, but of principle, a testament to the fact that when one acts with honesty and kindness, the results are often more rewarding than any strategic maneuver. He lay in his bed, the stillness of the night providing a perfect backdrop for his reflections. He thought about the many people he had encountered, the various paths he had crossed, and the wisdom he had gained from each experience. He felt a deep sense of peace, a quiet contentment that was not easily shaken. He knew that the challenges of life would continue to arrive, but he felt better equipped to handle them, having learned that true strength was found in the ability to remain true to oneself in the face of adversity. He closed his eyes, the image of Lou and Smile lingering in his mind, a constant reminder of the beauty that could be found in the most ordinary of days. He drifted into a peaceful sleep, his dreams filled with the promise of a future built on love, mutual respect, and the enduring power of a shared vision. The morning would arrive soon, bringing with it the demands of his duty, the rhythm of his daily life, and the continued pursuit of his goals. But for tonight, there was only the quiet, profound joy of a heart at rest. The sun rose, painting the horizon in shades of soft orange and pink, signaling the beginning of a new day. Gomer woke with a sense of purpose, his mind clear and his heart light. He moved through his morning routine with a quiet efficiency, his actions reflecting the calm that now resided within him. He greeted his fellow Marines with a genuine warmth, his interactions marked by a new sense of ease and confidence. The day held promise, and he was eager to see what it would bring, confident that he could navigate whatever obstacles might arise with the same spirit of integrity and grace that had served him so well thus far. He looked forward to the challenges, knowing that each one was an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to further strengthen the foundation upon which his life was being built. He carried with him the wisdom of the previous day, the reminder that true strength was not in the absence of conflict, but in the ability to manage it with clarity and kindness. As he went about his tasks, he found himself observing the world with a new perspective, one that valued the nuance and the beauty in the mundane. He noticed the way the light danced on the surface of the water, the way the trees swayed in the gentle breeze, and the way his fellow Marines moved with a shared sense of purpose. It was a beautiful existence, one that was filled with opportunity and meaning, and he was grateful for every second of it. He understood that the life he was living was a privilege, a chance to contribute to something greater than himself, and he was determined to make the most of it, to lead with empathy, to serve with integrity, and to live with passion. He knew that there would be difficult days, moments of doubt and uncertainty, but he also knew that he would not be defined by his struggles, but by his response to them. He looked toward the future, seeing a vast, unfolding journey, one that he was prepared to face with courage and optimism. He knew that the decisions he made would shape his path, and he was committed to making them with the wisdom and care that they deserved. The path was not always clear, but the destination was a life defined by love, purpose, and the quiet satisfaction of a job well done. He continued his work, his focus unwavering, his spirit vibrant, and his heart full of gratitude for the journey he was on. He knew that there was much to be done, many lessons to be learned, and many challenges to overcome, but he was ready, eager to embrace the future with the same dedication and enthusiasm that had defined his life thus far. He moved forward, his step sure, his eyes clear, and his spirit indomitable, a true testament to the power of a life lived with intention and heart. The afternoon sun beat down, a reminder of the heat that was so characteristic of the region, yet Gomer remained undeterred, his energy seemingly infinite. He found himself thinking of his family back home, the values they had instilled in him, and the lessons they had taught him about the importance of integrity and hard work. He felt a deep sense of connection to his roots, a grounding force that kept him balanced even when the winds of change blew strong. He remembered the simple joys of his childhood, the laughter in the backyard, the shared meals, and the warmth of a loving home. These memories were a source of comfort and inspiration, a reminder that no matter where he went or what he achieved, he would always carry the values of his upbringing with him. He was a man of his word, a person who believed in the inherent goodness of people and the power of kindness to change the world. He looked around at the base, seeing the potential for growth and improvement, and he felt a surge of motivation to contribute in whatever way he could. He knew that even the smallest actions, when performed with sincerity and dedication, could have a significant impact, and he was committed to being a force for good in his own small corner of the world. He understood that the challenges he faced were not just his own, but a part of a larger, shared experience, and he found comfort in the knowledge that he was not alone in his journey. He continued his work, his dedication unwavering, his commitment to excellence a source of motivation for those around him. He was a true representative of the values he held dear, a beacon of hope and inspiration for those who were lucky enough to walk alongside him. As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the entire landscape, Gomer allowed himself a moment to appreciate the beauty of the world around him. He felt a sense of peace that was both profound and enduring, a quiet assurance that he was exactly where he needed to be. He knew that tomorrow would bring new adventures, new opportunities, and new challenges, and he was prepared to embrace them all with the same spirit of gratitude and determination. The future, with all its complexities and uncertainties, was no longer a source of anxiety, but a canvas upon which he could paint the story of his life. He felt a sense of belonging, a connection to the world and to the people who were a part of his life, and he was grateful for the journey that had brought him to this point. He turned away from the setting sun and walked back toward his living quarters, his mind filled with a sense of purpose that was both clear and profound. He knew that the path ahead would not always be easy, that there would be obstacles to overcome and lessons to be learned, but he was confident in his ability to navigate the challenges with the same courage and integrity that had defined his life thus far. He was a man on a journey of discovery, of growth, and of service, and he was committed to every step of the way. He walked with a steady gait, his eyes fixed on the horizon, his spirit eager to embrace whatever the future might hold, a true testament to the power of a heart that is committed to the pursuit of truth, beauty, and love. The night air was cool and crisp as Gomer stepped out onto the porch, the stars blinking like diamonds in the velvet sky. He looked up, his heart filled with a sense of wonder at the vastness of the universe and the realization that he was a small but significant part of something much greater. He knew that his journey was just beginning, that there were so many more stories to be written, so many more lessons to be learned, and so many more opportunities to make a difference. He was ready, eager to continue his path, to serve his community, to support his friends, and to live his life with the same integrity and passion that had brought him this far. He closed his eyes, taking a deep breath of the night air, and felt a profound sense of gratitude for the life he was living. The next morning, the base was bustling with activity, the sounds of voices, vehicles, and the constant hum of life, creating a vibrant atmosphere. Gomer moved through the day with a focused, steady energy, his tasks completed with precision and care. He found himself engaging in more meaningful conversations with his fellow Marines, sharing stories and insights that deepened their bonds and created a sense of camaraderie that was truly remarkable. He was a source of inspiration for many, his gentle nature, his unwavering commitment to his principles, and his positive outlook on life serving as a beacon of hope in a world that could often be challenging and uncertain. He knew that the influence of his actions, no matter how small, could have a ripple effect, creating a positive impact that extended far beyond his immediate environment. He spent time in the library, reading and learning, expanding his knowledge and understanding of the world. He was a lifelong learner, a person who understood that there was always more to discover, more to understand, and more to appreciate. He felt a sense of satisfaction in his growth, a realization that he was becoming a more well-rounded, more empathetic, and more capable individual with each passing day. He was committed to the pursuit of excellence in all that he did, and he was grateful for the opportunities he had to challenge himself and to grow. He understood that the path to success was not a straight line, but a journey of twists and turns, of successes and failures, and he was committed to embracing every part of the experience. The week continued, each day bringing its own set of challenges and triumphs. Gomer remained focused and determined, his commitment to his goals and his values never wavering. He found joy in the small things, the camaraderie of his fellow Marines, the beauty of the natural world, and the quiet satisfaction of a job well done. He was a person who understood that the true meaning of life was found in the connections we build, the service we render, and the love we share. He was a man who lived with intention, who chose his actions with care, and who sought to leave the world a little better than he found it. He was a testament to the fact that one person, acting with integrity and passion, could indeed make a significant difference. As the weekend approached, Gomer felt a sense of excitement for the time he would spend with Lou, and he had so much to share, so much to discuss, and so much to look forward to. He was eager to see her, to listen to her, and to share in the simple joy of their time together. He knew that their bond was growing stronger, that their understanding of each other was deepening, and that their shared vision for the future was becoming clearer with each passing day. He was committed to their relationship, to the support and encouragement they provided each other, and to the shared journey they were embarking upon. He knew that together, they could face any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and achieve any goal. They met at their favorite spot, the park bench bathed in the warm light of the setting sun. They spoke for hours, sharing their hopes, their fears, and their dreams. They laughed, they listened, and they learned from each other, their connection growing stronger with every word. Gomer felt a sense of peace and contentment, a deep, abiding joy that filled his soul. He realized that the life he was living, the journey he was on, and the person he was with were all exactly as they were meant to be. He was a man who had found his purpose, his passion, and his partner, and he was grateful for every second of the experience. He looked at Lou, and his eyes filled with love and understanding, and knew that together, they would create a life that was truly extraordinary. The evening stretched on, the stars growing brighter and the night air cooler. They didn't want the moment to end, but they knew that life would continue, that new adventures awaited, and that they would always find their way back to this, their special place. They said their goodbyes with a sense of anticipation for the future, a shared knowledge that this was just the beginning of a lifetime of shared experiences. Gomer walked back to the base, his mind still filled with the conversation and the connection he had experienced. He felt a renewed sense of purpose and commitment, a deeper understanding of the importance of a life he was leading and the people who were a part of it. He was a man on a path of love, service, and growth, and he was committed to every step of the way. The days and weeks continued to pass, each one bringing its own set of challenges and opportunities for growth. Gomer remained steadfast, his commitment to his principles and his passion for life unwavering. He became a mentor to the younger Marines, sharing his knowledge, his insights, and his positive outlook on life with those who were just beginning their journey. He was a source of encouragement and support, a person who understood the importance of lifting others up and helping them reach their full potential. He found great satisfaction in this, the realization that he was making a positive impact on the lives of those around him, and he was grateful for the opportunity to serve in this way. He also continued to nurture his relationship with Lou, and their bond growing stronger and more profound with each passing day. They spent time together, sharing their lives, their dreams, and their challenges. They supported each other through the good times and the bad, their love and respect for each other forming the foundation of their relationship. They were a team, a partnership, a unit, and they were committed to facing whatever the future might hold together. They were a testament to the power of love, of communication, and of shared vision, and they were an inspiration to those around them who were lucky enough to see the strength of their connection. The base became a place where Gomer thrived, his commitment to his service and his passion for growth making him a respected and valued member of his community. He found opportunities to serve, to contribute, and to make a difference in ways that were both meaningful and impactful. He was a person who lived with purpose, whose life was defined by the values he held dear, and who was committed to the pursuit of excellence in all that he did. He was a man who understood the value of time, the importance of relationships, and the necessity of growth, and he was determined to live his life to the fullest. As he looked